In recent weeks, Christians in predominantly Muslim countries have been under attack. And now Pope Benedict XVI is calling on governments in the Middle East to protect religious minorities. So why are governments still refusing to step in, and what can be done to stop this violence? Joining us now to weigh in is the president for the Foundation for Democracy in Iran and author of the new book, St. Peter's Bones, Kenneth Timmerman. Good morning, Mr. Timmerman.
Good morning, Peter. Thanks for having me on.
Violence seems to be on the rise in the Mideast, in Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, Nigeria, other countries. Dozens, if not hundreds, of Christians have been killed in the last few months. What accounts for it, and what can be done to stop it?
Well, Peter, you're absolutely right. The violence is reaching a crisis proportion, in particular in Iraq, after the church bombing on October 31st, when 58 Christians were murdered inside a church during worship services. But this is happening in Pakistan, Iran, Egypt, as you mentioned. There is a systematic effort to drive Christians out of the Middle East, and that's why I wrote St. Peter's Bones.
And that's a new novel based on what's happening in the Middle East today. Now, the Pope has called upon certain countries, including Egypt, to curb their conduct with regard to Christians. And as a result, Egypt pulled back its ambassador to the Vatican. What's going to happen?
Well, look, the Egyptians are upset with the Pope, and that move, by the way, sends a terrible signal to Muslims throughout Egypt that it's open season on Christians. Prime Minister Maliki in Iraq has done very similar things. He has done nothing to stem the violence against Christians, and over this past weekend, you have some of Maliki's own police force have been conducting raids on the homes and businesses of Christians in Baghdad, telling them they should leave because it is a Muslim country. This is the problem. There is a pogrom underway against Christians throughout the Middle East.
Mr. Timmerman, what can President Obama and the American government do to protect Christians in the Middle East?
Well, the first thing, the president can stop saying that these are attacks by extremists against Muslims and Christians alike. That's what he did after the murders in Alexandria. When the murders took place in Baghdad, he didn't even mention that they happened in a church. Number two, we can put pressure on Prime Minister Maliki to protect the Christian communities. Number three, Americans can help groups like Christian Solidarity International and others who are giving aid on the ground to Iraqi Christians. Your congressmen and congresswomen do care, but they need to hear your voice.
Mr. Timmerman, thank you. Good luck with your book, St. Peter's Bones, and thank you for your advocacy on this issue. See you soon.
Thank you so much, Peter.
Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger with a strange new